beautiful people. Welcome. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. So, I just had the most wonderful walk in the rain and in the sun. The weather kept changing. But anyway, so I had a lot of realizations and I just wanted to sit down and talk a little bit about those realizations, because I feel like some of you guys may be able to resonate with what I'm about to say. And I'm gonna keep this very casual. While I'm talking, I'm gonna paint my nails dark red because why the fuck not, right? So yeah, I feel like during the past few days, specifically this past week, this full moon week we just had, I had a lot of realizations about my life, about my priorities, about the things I'm, putting my energy into. And it really made me realize something. I have been focusing on the wrong things. And I realized that love, this universal love and happiness has not been my priority. And during the past few months, I really just felt kind of shitty from time to time. And I was like, shit, what is missing? And this week I just realized, damn, like I have not been prioritizing my happiness. I have been doing things where I thought they would lead me to happiness, but at the end of the day, they didn't, because it was just not in alignment with my heart and, my soul. My soul has been craving for more, adventures and wildness and creativity and all of that, which I have allowed to some extent, but like not really. And so I want to just create this new life chapter of prioritizing love and prioritizing happiness. I mean, just prioritizing everything that makes my heart happy, whether that's creativity, whether that's, just connecting with new people, making new friends, traveling, just so much magic, I feel like we, nowadays, we put so much pressure onto ourselves to achieve these certain goals, while our soul is craving for us to make space for things it actually wants to do, So for me personally, I love making music. I talk about this a lot. I love making music, right? And I love writing, I love singing, I love playing the piano, all of that good shit. But all of those years, I kept it like a side hobby, like something I didn't really take seriously. But now I realize, since this is bringing me the most joy, I need to get my ass up and prioritize that. Because I'm tired of putting all of my heart's desires to the end of the list of my priorities. And some of you just feel fucking same, because I can smell it, because Pluto just went into Aquarius. So that means we are all feeling more rebellious and impulsive, and we just want to make change happening. And we are sick and tired of just living like we have been living. We need change. And this is what I've been feeling. So now I'm at this point where I just want to prioritize the beauty of life. And this, in order to achieve this, I really feel that this needs to become a habit. Oh gosh. I feel that in order to have more love in your life and to be just more joyful and happy, it needs to become a habit. So if you have just been feeling shitty, your priorities are not in alignment with your heart. okay? And I know I'm still like, I still live in reality. I know many people have really shitty jobs that they just, can't just get out of in a second because they have their family to feed and themselves and all of that, right? I'm not going to pretend that we can just flip a switch and, start a new chapter and do nothing for the rest of our lives. No. But what I mean by saying that we need to prioritize this universal love and the things that make us happy, they can coexist with our duties we already have. So if you have certain duties in your day-to-day life that you just need to get done, this doesn't mean that they need to take up all the space so that you cannot do the things that your heart would love to do. You know what I mean? And I don't know, it just really made me realize that I have not been living for my happiness. And that really fucking sucked, I'm also asking myself a lot of questions right now, like, what do I want to achieve in my future? Like, what is my end goal? Like, what am I here for? And for me personally, I know it's healing people, helping people heal and, raise the vibration of the collective, however woo-woo you want to say it, right? I just want to be here to help and heal myself as well as other people. And I feel like in order to get to that end vision I have in life, to the main goal, I need to start aligning myself with it now. Like, why do we think that our dreams always need to be in the future? That also doesn't really make sense. For me personally, I know I want to be more creative and maybe even, let my creativity become a profession. And, there's so many things I want to do. Like, why do I keep putting those dreams into the future if I can act on them now, I really do feel like a lot of the dreams we actually already have the power to actually start embodying them in our life now. But we are using the future as a coping mechanism because we are scared to act on those dreams. So we are like, oh yeah, in the future I can see myself doing this and that, right? But at the end of the day, that's a fucking coping mechanism. Hello, can I fucking speak? Yes. But at the end of the day, that's a fucking coping mechanism because we already have all the tools we need. We have to remember, we are all magicians and we have all the tools we need. And if we don't think we have the tools we need in order to embody our dreams right at this moment, and if we think we cannot start now, surrender that to the universe and ask the universe for the right actions and tools to be shown. Because your dreams are literally your heart's, your soul's desires. That's, they are meant to be embodied. So they are meant to be acted on. So stop putting that into the future. This is really what I've realized, that I need to stop putting my dreams into the future and that I have all the power already to just start now. Like, the world may end anyways, it may end tomorrow, it may end in 10 years, it may end in 100 years, in a billion years, whatever. Point is, we need to act because we may have a lot of time, but we also may not have a lot of time, okay? And I don't mean to scare any of you, just my way of thinking, And if I were to die tomorrow, I would be so unsatisfied with my life because I have not acted on 60% of my dreams that I want to achieve. The fuck was... What is that? I don't know if you heard... What is that? The fuck? I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was weird. Maybe that was a confirmation from Spirit, but... Yeah, I'm just sick and tired of waiting, like, honestly. Obviously there are some things, some dreams of mine that are meant to stay in the future. Like, I want to have children, I want to settle into a beautiful cottage home somewhere, in nature, and you know, I just want to have my own beautiful like spiritual office where people come and ask for guidance, and that like would be my profession to, you know, use my intuition and my healing abilities for people like I already do, but like much more professional and in real life and all of that. You know, things like that I'm just not ready for, but I'm deeply craving for the future. So I'm well aware I cannot possibly have all those dreams right away, because we also have to remember some things are just up to the universe, some things are just up to divine timing, you know? Like if you are craving to find the right relationship right away, maybe your soul is just not ready yet. Maybe it just needs more time, you know? We often think that, oh my gosh, we can manifest it all, we can have it all right at the second, but sometimes divine timing has the upper hand. I mean, personally, I believe divine timing always has the upper hand, right? So we just gotta learn how to surrender to that, because we cannot automatically have it all right this second. Sometimes we just gotta let divine timing take the lead, right? But a lot of you guys are just using 1% of your whole potential, and you already have all the tools to embody your dreams now. So let this be a guiding light. Let this video be a guiding light for you, that you need to act now. Okay, you want to make your soul proud. Okay, so don't always push your dreams into the future, because they're literally happening as we speak. Okay? Yeah, so I think that's all I had to say, really. I just feel like things are changing for all of us, and it may feel tough, but I don't think I've ever been more in love with life than I am right now. I'm not gonna lie. Because it's so fucking beautiful, you know, because there's just so much magic existing right at the second. There are people who are on your wavelength and who love you to death, and there's so many possibilities and dreams that are completely available for you, and it's a blessing to be alive. So if you think that you have no chance of succeeding, you are so wrong. You are so wrong. Because honestly, the possibilities of success in your life are infinite. And you owe it to yourself to make this life your bitch. Like, to make this life the most beautiful thing your soul has ever created. You have all the power, okay? But anyway, I'm going to go now and make myself a tea and act on those motherfucking dreams. Bye.